very nice. Ooh, sun glare coming back. Oh, and right over there we got, see behind, there's a blue CN right there. That was a blue yard engine. Freshly done. It used to be, what is it, GACX or something like that? Or GT or whatever, something. A tad here, so I get it straight across. Get the sun out of the picture. I think I still got a glare or something on the screen. I don't know if that's on the lens or on the view screen. I think the lens. Oh well, still good. It is what it is. I'll give it a clean once the train's done. It was raining earlier, so he should slow down. I know he's going into the yard. Lots of gondolas. Maybe a lot of garbage or scrap metal. Older beat up gondolas on this train. Oh, there's that blue CN behind her again. You can See it right there? Decent sized train. Still don't know where the end of it is. I'll get that more of that glare on there. I don't want it. He's still all the way down there. Woo! And we still got quite a bit to go. Oh, that spot's moving around. So I don't know if that is on the screen or the lens. You might hear on the radio what this train is afterwards. I want to get back to my meal I got in the van. We got some Burger King in the van. Burger's done, but my onion rings are sitting there. Well, I guess I could throw them in the microwave. Yes, I have a microwave in my van. And a coffee maker, slow cooker, teapot, fridge, and solar panels on the roof. Oh, slight open door. This is a big train. And 3 locos up front. I'm surprised there wasn't a DPU in this one too. Alright, it's got to be getting close to the end. I'll move up here for a second. Yeah, there's our end right down there. Oh, sorry. Son. I know one of those engines, the blue ones, was a BC Rail, but the second one I think was one of those TMAC or G or something. I think it's coming here because it's being converted to a CN. I'm thinking.
For your safety, please stand behind the yellow platform lines and do not cross the tracks. Thank you. Votre attention s'il vous plaît. Nous aimerions rappeler à tous les passagers de Via Rail Canada une train de sécurité à haute vitesse.
Alright, it should be almost the end. Subscribe. I haven't seen too many of them lately. There's our end. Alright, that was a monster train. Two locomotives, standard. Don't know what train this is, but maybe we'll find out here as it goes. Sorry if there's any shaking. The wind's blowing about 60 kilometers an hour. Was pouring rain a minute ago. I'm trying to stay right back out of the rain. Back a little further, I get back about 1 more foot, that's it. I'm right against the Sarnia via rail station. The wind's blowing kind of right at us here, so the overhang's not protecting us too much. I got about a foot against the wall here where there's not a lot of rain. Still the odd drop, so I hope I don't get on the screen. And trying not to get that darn light glare from these lights above us here. I go this way, glare. Right here, it's nothing good. This way I can't go because we got the handicap shack right here. It's got the ramp in it for the via passengers. Now he's getting nice and slow. He's going into the yard. Well, actually, no, he's pulling out the Procore. No idea what train it is. We've been here about, I don't know, I've been here maybe 4 or 5 hours. It's been hardly anything for trains. I think this is the second or third train all day. Not all day, but since I got here, I think about 1 o'clock, 1:30. It's now about 9 maybe. 9:30, but from what we heard that there was a train hit a pedestrian somewhere near Brampton area, and that put all the trains coming this way on hold for a little bit. So we think that's why it was backed up, coming from the other way. I don't know. Just what my buddy that's right there, he works for CN now. He's been done all his training and heads out to BC next week to start his full-time job. No idea what this train is. It's obviously a 300 or 400. More likely a 300. Three something anyway. We're going to have another one going the other way right after this, and then maybe another one coming the same way as this one again after that, hopefully. Don't know how long I'll stay. I just came for a few hours, and of course that's the case a lot of times, but it's been warmer today. It's been actually like 13 degrees today, way above normal, but it's been raining most of the day. Except for about 1 hour, the sun came out, it was clear skies, and then it went back to rain. Alright, here comes our end. Glare. this shack here, get it going by the end of it. It's not the 271, that's for sure. Regular manifest. Trying to get out of that glare. Back up right about here. I'm going to guess maybe the 301. We'll find out in a little bit. This train will pick up speed significantly. Very nice getting to BNSF. That's 3 days in a row I've gotten a foreign power. I'm gonna guess this is 301. We won't know till about the last 30 cars. If we see a Government of Canada car. Too many tankers for it though, I think. I don't know though, because Marquee Energy and the corn product ones is kind of making me think. Well, this is where we'll find out up here. I hear it on the radio. Here it comes. Whoa, that was a rare one. That's probably one of the most rarest engines we get through here. CP on a CN line. I think I've seen that maybe 3 times. A couple thousand trains. That is nice. It was 8881 in case it didn't show up, it was going too fast. CP 8881. Very nice. Headed into the yard. Oh. light glare. Yep, there's the empty empty truck frames. That's 491 and 384. The only ones that come over that have empty ones of these. 385, 491 go the other direction with them full. And I believe they go down to Flat Rock or somewhere. No, 491 goes to Battle Creek, somewhere Battle Creek, and 385 goes to Flat Rock, Michigan, to the Ford plant, I believe. But still, very nice to get the CP. I get CP trains when I go to Denfield, but you don't usually see both on the same train. They're like mortal enemies, right? Especially the last year or two, fighting over Kansas City Southern. So I believe that is the third I've gotten here in 3 years. I think I've only gotten 2 CSX, other than the local here, the Yarders. But only gotten 2 CSXs. Probably 20 or 30 NS, 20 or 30 BNSFs, and only 10 or 20 Kansas City Southerns. Get a good mix. I got a BNSF on the last train. UP yesterday, 2 of them. But CP, that's a treat on this track. Mind you, about 50 minutes from here, there's CP track. Now this doesn't connect with it, but there's a track that comes from Windsor that goes to London and then goes to wherever it goes after that. But this is Sarnia. Oh, that's nice. It's Sarnia to London is CN only. One spot just this side of London, about 50 minutes away, where both tracks are right side by side, maybe 50 feet apart. And there's a nice bridge there, Denfield Road Bridge. You can get they got the 2 CN and 1 CP, which is really nice. I posted videos from there. It is one of my favorite spots. You get all the regular CNs that go through. You'll get 3-4 CP. You'll get 7 or 8 vias. That's in the early part of the summer. Right now, some of them are after dark. Wow. Another pretty neat, pretty well done graffiti. Again, this is the 492. I'm not, if I forget what letter it is. I know it's not the M, even though it is manifest. It's not the N because this is considered a regional train. It's a local area one. It doesn't go very far. So it's the 400 series. It's 400s. This is my 4th or 5th train today. And this windy. It was warmer out earlier, now it's cold, but windy, rainy day all day long, except for about 1 hour. Wind stopped, sun came out, it was beautiful, and then rain came again. I'm only here for a friend of mine, a conductor that's here for his last 2 weeks before he goes to BC to start working full time. He's filming around the bend over here, around the other side. Films with his cell phone, really crappy footage. Just kidding. Just giving him a hard time. I bug him sometimes for using cell phone, but it's okay. Cell phones now can do some pretty good video. I just find they're not stable. I guess if you, some of the newer ones got really good stabilizing, but I just choose to use the camera I use is the Canon G20 video camera. It is about 10-year-old model, but it's still, I could sell this camera for 500 bucks, so it's still very good, really good stabilizing, very large lens, really good at night. You can tell this is nighttime, so that train's 40 feet away. Very good at night. It's like the consumer Canon, but 3 times the size. I do got GoPros, but they are not good in cold. Sorry for all the chatter in this, just sometimes keeping updated on things, and can feel like I'm talking to my fans a bit, you know. If you're still listening, just for giggles, leave in the comments down below and just let me know where you're from watching. What city or country or whatnot. I know I have a lot of foreign subscribers. I do know the majority of my subscribers are for ships. Even though I film mostly trains, I do get a lot of ships, and except for December, January, February. Oh, starting to rain again. Got to back up a little. I just don't get ships for 3 months of the year, so I have some posted, but some of them are redo videos from like older ones. Re-edits of some of the rarer ones. And I guess some of the ones I filmed near the end of November, early December that I didn't post right away, and I just kind of scheduled them later. Alright, here's our end. He's heading into the yard, track 9. Into the yard. He's on track 2 right now. Ooh, he's stopping. It's a long train, so very long. Well, that might be as far as he's going to get right now. Alright, hey everyone, we have the CN301, the M301, heading over to Michigan, going by the Sarnia VIA station, Sarnia, Ontario. Glare. Now for any shaking in the video. It's really windy out and it's getting cold. My arms are kind of shaking. This is the train where we should, near the end, see some Government of Canada cars. It's a good mixed selection, but there will be some grain and potash cars, usually near the last part of the train. That's how I always know for sure it's 301, but we do know already. But trailing this guy's the Via passenger train. He's 45 minutes late, maybe almost an hour by now. Freights have priority, so that cuts the passenger train down to freight speed when they're tailing. Train a few times lately has had DPUs, but most of the times I've seen that lately there's been only one lead and then one in the middle. This one did have two at the lead, so it may not. Oh, sorry for that. I cough a lot when it's cold. After these, I'm going to assume we're going to start getting some of the grain or potash, the Government of Canada, Canplex, or stuff like that. Some of those orangey pink cars. Hoppers, that is. Trains the day. I've been here like 8 hours in the cold and glassy. It was nice earlier for temperature, but it's been raining almost all day except for 1 hour. Sun came out and it went like from 3 degrees to 13. Sun came out, it was nice, and then back to rain. Cold. Welcome to Canada. Still no Government of Canada cars yet. There should be at least one. Huh. Not even a lot of hoppers. Maybe they're not going to be on this one. You can see Via's headlight down there behind. Well, looks like there might not be any of those on this one. Very rare, but either way.